Hey there, this is Ruth Rowland with the Fiddle tutorial for Where the Green Grass Grows. This piece was recorded by Tim McGraw, written by Craig Wiseman and Jess Leary, and I believe Stuart Duncan played the fiddle on this track. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to play the intro pretty much exactly like it is on the track, but slower. That might be all you need to get started. If you have questions, you can come back to this video. And I put chapter markings down below. If you need a little more help, stick around. You might have noticed I was playing on 2 strings for the entire intro. The melody and another note called a drone. A drone is a single note that plays along with the melody and sounds good together. In this intro, the drone was an open string, or a string without a finger on it. It's so fun to play. But I'm going to lift the melody away and just play the melody for you. The only bowing I'm going to do, the only slur I'm going to do is right at the beginning. I might play a little bit slower even than I did just now. We're going to learn this tune by ear. If you're not familiar with learning by ear, I have a playlist which I'll link down below. First, you're going to want to make sure your violin is in tune. I also have a video for that if you're not sure how to do it. I'm going to play a little bit of it. If you're ready, you can play it right back. So the first note, and again. You might recognize it. You might see how many fingers I'm using. That narrows down the choices. And then this is basically the only slur I do, the only fancy bumming I'm going to do right now. All right, I'm just going to put my finger down in the middle of the bow. The reason I do this slur here instead of playing 2 bows is the main note is this note. This intro is taken from the opening of the piece, 6 lanes, right? And the open A is just a fancy way of introducing the next note. Good. So now from there, and again. And I also have a video introducing the slide, and that's down below. But basically, it's just the same note that you've been playing. And you start out of tune and slide into tune. Good. Now, next follows a series of notes, and this one I'll leave time for you to play. First, we need to figure out what the first note in the series is. That last note I played is the first note of this series of notes. One more time. Listen to see whether it's the same or different from the note before. Okay, now we're going to start there. Those four notes, just those four notes. Can you hear whether they go up or down? Can you hear whether they're stepping or skipping or leaving all over? And now I'm going to add one note. A little bit slower. Good. A couple more notes. Another note. Good. So now the last two notes we're going to learn by themselves. Do you hear how they sound like cousins? If you play them at the same time, they sound great together. That's because they're both named D. This is D, open D. And this note, A, B, C, D, is also D. So learn to hear the sound of those cousin notes. It's called an octave. Learn to hear the sound of an octave. But for right now, just know this is a D. D, so you have one last time. Good, good. And I like to finish off the chunk with the first note of the next chunk, which is back to open A. Good. Yes. So practice that. And when you have it, so you can do it, about that fast maybe, and steady, we'll learn the other chunks. And then we'll put the drone in. No, we'll do the bowings. We'll do the bowings next. So we'll do a lot of notes on one bow. So you want to work up the speed. When you can do it about that fast, we'll add the bowings. So next is the rest of the intro. We'll learn the notes. Then after you've gotten comfortable with the notes, we'll learn the bowings. And then we'll put the drone in, the open strings. This is very exciting. Okay. And I'm looking forward to it. I almost forgot, put down in the comments whether this is a helpful way for you to learn. I really hope it is. I truly believe that learning by ear is a very important skill and very useful skill, and it's brought me a lot of joy. Okay, see you next time.